So, some good, some bad over the last couple days. Sorry I haven't been on here posting much, but it's been a busy couple days in ways that are harder to put on here. But basically, I talked about a sick cow quick in another video I put on here, and she's doing a lot better. She's not 100%. She's put her weight back on, and she's eating better. She's got energy again, things like that, but she still has a lot of weakness in her legs. And through talking with the vets and things like that, we're thinking it's probably some sort of um, nerve issue. So we're working through that. We're just trying to get her out as much as we can, get her exercise, keep her walking, because right now, as it stands, even though she is getting better, I still have to help her up and down. So, but that's a more minor situation. But then last night and today we had kind of the more unfortunate issues. So it's just one of the unfortunate sides of farming, of dealing with any type of animal, livestock, pets, anything. Things can just kind of happen sometimes. And so yesterday we had a cow that was supposed to be calving in the next couple days. And she started breathing real heavy yesterday morning, like almost hyperventilating, and we couldn't really figure it out. And then there was a lot of bloody discharge, so we got her up, checked her out. Her ears were cold, gave her some calcium, and then I checked the calf itself, and I didn't feel placenta at all. There was nothing around the calf there, and the calf was like almost dry, which means it was passed away. And then the hard part though was that because the calf had died, she was no longer making the necessary hormones to dilate further, and so the feet weren't even quite out yet. And so I I had to reach in. I had to slowly start to coax the calf out, the body out, everything else. And unfortunately, because the placenta had separated, which is what happens in this situation, is a low percentage chance, she ended up getting an internal hemorrhage, because we had gotten the calf out fine, but her breathing hadn't settled, nothing had settled this morning, and so she ended up having an internal hemorrhage, and we ended up losing her today. It's unfortunate, but yeah, that's kind of the unfortunate news for the day. But she's not the first one we've lost to a freak accident. Low chance, not a freak accident, but a low probability, because we've had this happen one other time in the last, since we've owned the farm for 5 years now. We've only had it happen one other time, and even my dad had a couple of things like that happen over the course of his career. You're always going to have it happen. It's unfortunate whenever situations like these arise, but that's life. Not everything works out every time. Even if you do try your best, you go as you take every precaution that you can, and sometimes it just doesn't work. And yeah, but other things that had happened is a guy I rent some land from, he had a patch of his lawn that that his son was supposed to be keeping up on, and didn't, so it got real tall like hay, and so he asked me to come down and mow it down, like bedding all the weeds and everything like that. And so I did that, bailed it up, and now I've got it set up so where I can unhook everything, and I'm gonna hook up the plows and plow out this area here to get set up for corn bags, because we're gonna be doing corn soon. And then probably within the next week or week and a half, I'd say. And then I gotta, so just so I can clean this up, and then hopefully the new corn head comes in soon, because mine is not in the best of shape. I limped it through last year, and unfortunately couldn't really figure out how to fix it myself this year. So instead I looked into getting a new one, what the cost was and everything, and it just weighing out the benefits and everything else just seemed like the right choice. So we ordered a new one. It's a Horning 1402. Looking forward to giving it a try. Everybody speaks really highly about them, so that's good. But yeah, I got to start unhooking everything and start pulling all the corn machinery out of the shed, like the ag bagger, the self-unloading wagons, and just getting everything else set up. And hopefully construction starts soon, so that can pick up the and get done. I haven't really heard from him since I posted the update on here. So, but Soil and Water, which is one of the organizations we got the grant through, they called me earlier today to see if I'd heard from them, and I didn't. So they're kind of chomping at the bit to get this done too, because they don't want to have to apply for another extension like we had to last year. So hopefully things just kind of pick up after the unfortunate last couple of days. But we're gonna pick ourselves up, we're gonna get everything done, and we're gonna keep rocking and rolling like we always do. Like I said, unfortunate things happen. It's just part of life. Yeah, just always do the best we can, and go from there.